Today, I am gonna go over 3 side hustles that has the potential of making you $100 to $1,000 every single day. So the first one that I'm going to talk about today is Printify. So with Printify, which comes with print on demand. So basically how that works is you just have to create a design, and once you're done creating the design, they take care of everything. Let me show you how that works. So imagine if you have a website like Shopify, Etsy, Walmart, eBay, as you can see over here, press the shop, and it goes on and on from there. Basically what they do is you just go over to their website on Printify, right? And then you create a design. So let's say you have a puppy that you want to create a design for. All you have to do is go to start designing, and then you create a design on there for your puppy. So once you're done creating that design on there, right? And they give you kind of like custom text that you can use as well, or you can add images from Shutterstock, basically depending on the image that you want to use on there, right? So let's say if it's Valentine's Day, say it's Valentine's Day and you want to add a design on there, you can add that design onto that dog wear that you want to add on there. So literally like this. So you can use your picture and print that on there, and all you have to do is just do save. And if you have it connected over to your website, let's say you have it connected to Etsy, you have it connected to eBay, Amazon, all they have to do is literally create that website on there, and then they do the printing and they send it out for you. So let's say once you do that, they create like a storefront for you on Etsy. So once they have that storefront created for you, then anybody that makes a purchase on Etsy using your designs that you have on here, Printify will do that print for you and then send it out to the individual. So like I said in the beginning, you don't have to put in any work. All you have to do on your site is literally just create a design, and then Printify will take care of everything else that goes from A to Z. These are one of the processes that you could go through to make sure that you're making money on the site as well, because all you have to do is just create a design, because there are people out there who have connected their stores to Etsy, connected it over to Amazon, connected it over to several of them, like I showed you earlier here, right? Several of them here. You could actually connect several stores that you have on here, which could be Walmart, eBay, Shopify, and then you start making money from there. So let's say if you start selling this product for about, let's say $20 or $25, or profit margin here, as you can see, 40%, 40%. Say you sell it for a retail price of $33.98, and then the cost to do everything is $20.39. You make your profit from which is $13. So let's say if you make about 100 of them, or you make 100 sales in a day, you're making money from that. So if you make 100 sales in a day, that's clocking close to about $500 or close to about $1,000 for you. So it all depends on how you actually market yourself or how you do the design. And most of these designs you can actually get from canva.com. So to make it easier for you, just go to canva.com, utilize their website, and actually make money from there and post it on there. So there are over 16,224 dog walkers currently employed in the United States. So with what I'm about to talk about, which is Rover, R-O-V-E-R. So if you're a dog lover, if you're somebody that loves dogs, you love puppies, you love animals in general, right? And you want to make some money on the side, let me show you how Rover works. So with Rover, all you have to do is literally be a dog sitter. So you have this individual here, Casey, that's charging $45 a night. You have someone here charging $35 a night. You have someone here charging close to about $40. So if you have a puppy that you need somebody to take care of your puppy for, so let's say you want them to go to boarding where you actually go on vacations, because I remember when I had a puppy, his name was Jack. When I had a puppy, all I have to do is take my dog over to a boarding school where they're there for about a week, or they're there for 3 days, and then I ended up paying about $300, $400, $500 for just my dog being there. So imagine if you have this going on here where you have someone charging you $45 per night. So $45 per night, let's say if you do 2 nights, that's roughly about $90, well, plus tax, probably $120. Let's see that. So if you have a dog walker that's actually going to take care of your puppy, because most of the time when you take them to these dog places or these dog camps, there are several dogs out there. So people out there, or the folks that actually work there, when I have a lot of time to take care of your puppy as much as you would want them to take care of your puppy, right? So most of the time I would recommend you actually taking it to an individual who actually has puppies in their house as well, and they can actually spend time to take care of your puppy, because they're gonna, give them that attention and show them that love. And especially if they have kids, it will make it a lot easier for them, right? So you as an individual, if you want to start this business, or if you want to get into this and you love puppies, you can start off charging people about $35 a night. You can start charging people about close to even more than that. You have people that will probably charge more than that, right? So if you're someone that want to start this business, go to rover.com, sign up for it, start charging people about $30, $35, or even $40, or upwards about $50 to make sure that you're doing this and making money from the side, okay? Or you can become a dog walker. You don't have to necessarily be an individual that keeps dogs in your house. You can literally go to your client's house and then you can walk their dogs for them. Once you walk their dog for them, they pay you for that. So let's say if you want to do dog walking, so this one is for boarding. Let's do dog sitting. Let's do dog walking here. So dog walking, some people are charging $20 for each walk. People are charging $17 for each walk. You have others charging different prices for each walk. So if you want to be a dog walker, right, and then you're charging people $17 or $20 for each walk that you do, let's say it's 30 minutes walk or 25 minutes walk for each dog that you have. At the end of the day, if you're doing about 5 walks in a day, you've made literally about $100 at that point in time every single day. Walking 5 dogs every day, you're making money. Or you can use this to like a weekend side hustle basically. So on a Saturday to a Sunday, you can do about $50 or 100 or 20 walks, not 100, but you could do about 20 walks and then you make about $200 every single weekend because you're actually doing this and making money on the side. And this is a 30 minutes thing that you have to do. You don't have to walk them for an hour. Dogs going for an hour, they'll get really tired, they'll come back to sleep. But 30 minutes is pretty sufficient if you're a dog walker, okay? So you know when you watch Mr. Beast?
We just landed in Antarctica and we're gonna survive the next 50 hours here.
Or you watch PewDiePie?
What's up everyone? Gordon Ramsay time. This is a must watch.
Or you watch most of these famous YouTubers. They have YouTube shorts that they post on YouTube, and they have shorts that they post either on TikTok or anything that has to do with that. So remember when you see that they have that short form content, which is about 5 seconds or 10 seconds, that type of thing? That is what I'm talking about. So with short form content being very dominant in the world today, let me show you one that I actually did by myself, right? I'm gonna show you 3 side hustles that you should focus on in 2023 to help you maximize your potential of making money on the side. So with this short form content that I post on my TikTok, literally takes me about 5 minutes to edit everything. So now let's use a website like Fiverr. So when you go over to fiverr.com and you want to see people that actually do this, right? It says here that I will edit short form content for Instagram Reels, TikTok. So one of the things that you actually have to pay attention to when it comes to these folks is, it says, here's what I offer. It says use cool emojis for words, use pictures to bring the story to life, engaging captions, use awesome GIFs, use clips to bring points to life, use sound effects. So basically they're gonna incorporate a lot of stuff to make sure that your short form content looks good, because in short form content the most things that people use a lot is the music, the background sound that's at the end, kind of like gives you that intriguing watch when you're watching it. Also the text that goes in the middle of it, so it's reading out everything that the individual is saying, and also the actions and then the scenes and the transitions that you have in there. So I'm gonna show you how I go through my short form content edit, kind of like a screen recording of what I do when I'm doing my short form content edits. So with this, I kind of like go through everything. So first I record my video, I put my video on the timeline, and what I do is I go ahead and use Premiere Pro. So Premiere Pro has this AI transcription thing, but then right after that you have to go ahead and then do all the edits that you have to do with it, because some of the text, it might probably not recognize the text as well. So you have to go in, read everything, and probably just do some little edits on there, which takes you about literally everything together from start to finish and export about 5 minutes. So once I go ahead and put everything in there, I could go ahead and export everything. And if I have a Fiverr account and I have a client that wants me to do this for them, remember, building clientele all has to do with trust, right? So if I have one client that I deliver his short form content to him in about 30 minutes, because you have these folks here that will probably say 1 day, you have folks here that will take him 2 days to actually do this. But if you're doing it in an hour and sending it over to your client, that client will recommend you to another client, and then to another client, and then to another client, and you build your clientele from there. So anytime that they need short form content, they're gonna come to you, but not go to anybody else. I do hope that I gave you some great gems today, guys. Till I see you again, stay blessed, be blessed, and God bless. Hey, and don't forget that I have some side hustle videos here as well that you can go watch as well and make some money on the side. Till I see you again, peace.